Hey everyone, welcome in. My name is Brittany. Thank you so much for joining me for my lift equipment class. Today we're going to be using our jump board as well as our chair. If anyone has any injuries, pregnancies, isn't comfortable with hands-on directions, just let me know. My goal for you guys today is to get comfortable being uncomfortable. So we're going to start working on the right leg. We're going to be laying down for some sideline jump series. So we're on one right spring. We should be all set. You're going to come lying down. These are in a 90-degree angle. Make sure your hips are at the very front of your carriage. Your left leg is going to be resting on that carriage, and right foot comes to that jump board. And we're starting with a parallel jump. So you're going to press through that right foot, sending yourself away from the jump board, bending the T, bending back in, returning to starting position. Making sure to land toe ball heel at the top right corner of your jump board. So not as much in the center, but the top right. Yes, even high, perfect. If you need to regress this, one high blue spring. If you wanted a little bit more today, one red, one yellow. Awesome work. In just about 15 seconds, we're going to transition to a tuck jump. Bending that right knee into the chest. We're going to meet there in 5, 4, 3, 2. On your next jump, bend that right knee into the chest. Lengthen that leg to land. Awesome work, Lauren. Great work. We're still landing toe ball heel. Making sure that core is engaged the whole time. Awesome job. 15 seconds left here. We're going to finish this sideline series with a lateral lift. So that right leg is going to extend straight up towards the ceiling. We're going to be there in 5, 4, 3, 2. On your next jump, that right leg is going straight towards the ceiling. Awesome. Still letting toe ball heel, leg is straight. Lifting that right leg as high as you can. Amazing work. Just a little bit left of jumping here. About 20 seconds, we're going to go to our chair, still working that right leg. Seconds, we're moving to going up front on our chair. We'll be 2 at 3 with our springs. Meeting there in 5, 4, 3, 2. Draw that carriage close. Awesome work. Carefully, we'll step up on the boutique side where our chair is. We're already set up on 2 at 3. We're going to start with going up front. So you're going to bring your left foot to the pedal. You can hold on to the tower for some support while we get situated. Right foot is going to come to the center of the chair seat. Amazing job. Then we're going to press up through that right heel, lowering that pedal down with that left leg, floating it back up to starting position. Awesome. You want to make sure that left ball of your foot is on the pedal, heel is lifted high, leg remains straight. For more support, you guys can keep holding on to that tower. Otherwise, more of a challenge, hands can come to prayer center. Awesome. If you wanted even more support, I think there's over a weighted bar if you need to go on a tower on this side. Just let me know. You guys are doing a great job. We're driving through that right heel as we bring that pedal up. Make sure that right knee doesn't track over those toes. Awesome work, ladies. We're going to be for an intensifier. We're going to pump that left leg with that pedal in 3, 2. You're going to bend into that right knee. That left knee is going to pump in and out with that pedal. You're going to be here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to full range. 20 seconds left here. Then we're going to bring that left foot to meet the right on top of your chair seat. We'll turn to face the happy hour while we're going outside. We're going to meet there in 5, 4, 3, 2. Awesome work. Bring that left foot to meet the right. Carefully, we're turning to face the happy hour wall. Your right foot is going to go to that top right corner. Knee and foot are externally rotated. Left foot is going flat to the center of your pedal. You're going to bend into that right knee, lowering that pedal just above, and then bringing it all the way back up. Awesome. Making sure that left foot stays flat and connected to the pedal the whole time. Leg is straight. Make sure that right knee doesn't track over those toes. Again, you guys can hold on to the tower for support. Maybe you want to bring your hands to prayer center or over the head for a little bit more of a challenge. You guys are crushing it. I know that right leg is burning. This is the last little bit on your right side. Then we're going to do some double leg work before we do everything on the left. Awesome job. As always, take breaks as you need. Shoulders are stacked over the hips here. We're going to meet for an intensifier in 10 seconds. You got it, Lauren. Keep pushing through. We've got little pulses in that right leg in 4, 3, 2. We're just pulsing 1 inch up, 1 inch down, also down for 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to full range. Only 20 seconds left here. You guys got this. We're going to meet for some footwork. Still same spring load, 2 at 3. We're going to carefully bring that left foot back up to the chair seat to get off our chair in 5, 4, 3, 2. So I'm going to bring that left foot in. We're going to carefully turn to face the street. Grab the tower. Bring that left foot down onto the pedal, lowering it all the way. Then carefully, you're going to take that right foot onto the ground, slowly bringing the pedal up. Now we're going to go to footwork. We're going to be sitting, facing into the mirror. We're going to start with parallel heels. So your heels are going to come in the distance onto that pedal. Hands can be holding onto the sides of the chair to start. You're going to press down through the heels, sending that pedal down towards the ground, then bending the knees, drawing that pedal up. Shoulders are stacked over the hips. You have a neutral spine positioning with that head. Core is engaged. If you wanted a little bit more, hands can come to prayer center. 15 seconds left here, then we're going to transition to Pilates heels, connecting those heels, separating those toes. Amazing work. We're getting there in 5. Connect those heels in 4, 3, 2. Bring that pedal up. Connect those heels, separate those toes. So Pilates heels. So heels are going to stay on. Yep. Pressing through the heels, bringing that pedal down, bending through the knees, drawing the pedal back up. Make sure we stop once the knees are in line with the hips. You don't want to go too high up. Awesome work. Breathing through this. Just about 15 seconds left here. We're finishing footwork with wide heels. Transitioning to wide heels in 5, 4, 3, 2, draw that pedal up. We're bringing the heels to the outside corners of the pedal. Again, pressing down to those heels, bending the knees, drawing that pedal back up. Again, yes, holding on to that chair for a little bit more support. Maybe the hands are up here center. Maybe they're extended out in front of you. Doing what feels best for you here. Last little bit of footwork. Then we're going to work our left side. Starting with going up front. Let's leave for a quick intensifier here. We're going to draw that pedal halfway up in 3, 2, draw that pedal halfway up, small pulses down an inch, up an inch, here for 5, 4, 3, 2, back to full range, last 10 seconds here. Then we'll carefully stand up, facing the street once more for going up front, meeting there in 5, 4, 3, 2, carefully draw that pedal close. We'll carefully step off. We're going to face the street once more. We're going to start working the left side. So our hands are coming to the tower. Right foot is going to go onto the pedal. We're going to bring our left foot flat onto the chair seat. Pressing through the left heel, bring that pedal up. Then bending through that left knee, lower that pedal, just hovering from the bottom. Once you feel good here, you can bring your hands to prayer center. If you want to continue holding on to the tower for more support, you are more than welcome to do so. If you want even more of a challenge, you guys can keep staying with your upper body up straight. If that's a little heavy for you, you can always hinge the hips a little bit. Yeah, perfect, Marilyn. Getting into that left leg now. Make sure that left knee doesn't track over those toes. That back right leg is straight with that ball on the pedal. We'll make for some pulses in 10 seconds. Again, taking breaks as needed. We're pulsing in 3, 2, small pulses up an inch, down an inch for 5, 4, 3, 2, back to full range. Just a little bit longer here, then we'll go to going outside. Our last little bit of chair work in our lower body block. We're going to bring that right foot up to meet the left on our chair in 10 seconds. Bring that right foot up to that chair in 5, 4, 3, 2, bring that right foot up. We're going to carefully turn to face the boutique side. I can bring over that baby bar if you need. Your left foot is going to go to the top front corner, externally rotated knee and foot. That right foot is going to go flat to the center of the pedal. You're going to bend into the left knee, lowering that pedal, then lifting it up, floating it all the way to close. If you guys want to hold on to that tower for more support, you definitely can. Otherwise, you bring your hands to prayer center or maybe over the head. There you go. Make sure the left knee is trapped over those toes. Right leg stays completely straight. Foot is completely flat and connected to that pedal. Slow and controlled, you guys are doing awesome. Too bad this isn't like a little bit taller. They need to be the ones that extend, you know? That'd be good. We got that intensifier in just about 10 seconds. We got those small pulses in 3, 2 small pulses up an inch, down an inch for 5, 4, 3, 2, back to full range. Awesome work. We're almost done with this chair. We're going to get into that sideline jump work on the left in just about 15 seconds. How much more can you guys get? You guys got this. We're meeting on that one red spring, lying down facing the happy hour wall in 5, 4, 3, 2, carefully bring that left foot to meet the right. We're going to carefully bring it back up off the work. So we're on one red spring. We're going to be facing the happy hour wall this time. Again, starting with our parallel jump. Make sure your hips are all the way at the front of the carriage, extending that right arm all the way through the head. Perfect. Knees are at that 90-degree angle. Right knee stays on the carriage. Left foot comes to the front corner of your jump board. You're pressing through that left foot, sending yourself away from the jump board, bending the knee to land. Make sure we're laying toe ball, feet over top, corner. Awesome. Again, if you need a little bit less, you can go to a higher red, a high blue. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, a red and a yellow sprint. Make sure your core stays engaged here. We're pointing the toes as we extend off of that jump board. Just about 20 seconds. We're transitioning to that tuck jump. We're going to bend that left knee into the chest. Meeting there in just about 10. Transitioning to tuck jump in 5, 4, 3, 2 on that next one. Bend that left knee into the chest. Lengthen it to return to starting position, keeping that knee slightly bent. Again, landing toe ball heel. Amazing work. You guys are great here. Last little bit of lower body work. Well, single lower body work, I should say. Breathing through this, taking breaks as we need. You guys got this. 20 seconds of transitioning to our lateral lift, last bit in our sideline series. We're meeting there in 5, 4, 3, 2, on your next one, lift that left leg straight up to the ceiling, lowering it back down, returning to starting position. Last little bit of this jump work. You guys got this. Keep that leg straight as you extend it towards the ceiling, lowering it back, landing toe ball heel towards the hinge. Just about 30 seconds. We'll finish with some double leg work. You guys got this. 15 seconds left. We're going to be on 2 red springs for kick butt. Can you guys give me 5? You got 4, 3, 2. Awesome work. Carefully sit on up. We're going to 2 red springs for kick butt. You're going to be on your knees, hands are going to come shoulder width onto your jump board. Feet are going to be pressed up against your shoulder blocks. You're going to press and extend away with that upper body, hips are in modified plank position. Then you're going to bend the knees in, press and extend back out for kick butt. That upper body stays pressed away from that jump board the whole time. You're just bending in and extending out. If 2 red springs feel a little bit heavy, you can go to 1 red, 1 blue. If you want it a little bit more, you can hover those knees over the carriage for down breath. Working those quads here. We're all going to lift the jackrabbit forearms 10 to 5 in 10 seconds. Let's hover those knees over the carriage in 4, 3, 2. Lift those knees up. We're hovering, we're pressing and extending, repeating the same thing here. Can you guys give me 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to full range. You'll bring those knees back onto your carriage. Last 20 seconds here. You guys got this. Then we're going to be on 2 red, 1 blue for some bridge work, actually finishing off our lower body block. I know those legs are screaming. You have 10 seconds. 2 red, 1 blue, in 5, 4, 3, 2. Draw that carriage close. Awesome job. Add on a blue spring, so we have 2 red, 1 blue. We'll come lying down on our backs, head in between those shoulder blocks. Heels are going to come to the top of your jump board. All right, hands can start at the side. We're going to press through our heels, shooting our hips and spine up and away from that carriage, squeezing those glutes at the top. Slowly, you're going to melt all the way down vertebrae by vertebrae. The goal here is to keep that carriage as still as possible. If you find that you're adding a little bit of tension on those springs, maybe just hop on another red spring, keeping it stable. We'll meet for our first intensifier in 5, 4. Lift those hips in 3, 2. Let's lift those hips. We're pulsing up an inch, down an inch for 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to full range. We got 1 more intensifier. We'll meet there in 10. We got a nice bridge extension in 5, 4. Lift those hips in 3, 2, lift those hips all the way up. We're going to press to the heels, send ourselves back towards our tower. Bend the knees, draw that carriage close, keeping those hips lifted the whole time. You're just here for 5. We're working those hamstrings for 4. Full range in 3, 2, back to full range, 10 seconds left here. Then we're going to enter our core block with a front pike. We're still 2 at 3 on our chair in 5, 4, 3, 2, slowly go all the way down. We're going to sit on up. Walk on over to our chair once again. We're staying at 2 on 3. We have our front pike. So it's really important to make sure that our toes are away from that wooden part on the ground so they don't crush them. Your hands are going to come to the front corners of your chair seat. We'll start by pressing one foot down onto the pedal. Then we'll bring the other one. Make sure the balls of your feet are on the pedal, legs are straight. You're going to lift the hips, flexing the torso, floating that pedal up, then slowly lowering it to hovering at the bottom. Awesome work, Lauren. If this spring load feels a little heavy, we can always go to 2 at 4 to help out. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can bring those hands more narrow on your chair. We're going to meet for a static hold in just about 10 seconds. Lifting those hips in 5, 4, 3, 2, lift those hips up. We're just going to hold it here for 5. Squeeze through the core for 4, 3, 2, back to full range. 10 seconds left here. Then we're going to transition to the side pike. We're going to step completely off of our chair in 5, 4, 3, 2, carefully. We're going to bring one foot off, then bend that knee, bring it in. All right, we're going to start working on the right oblique, so we're going to turn the face to half down the wall. Hands are going to come to the front corners of your chair. Your right foot is going to be in front of the left on the pedal. So your right foot comes in front of the left. Perfect. We're on the balls of our feet here. Legs stay straight. Repeating the same thing. You're going to lift the hips, flexing the torso, floating that pedal all the way up, and then lowering the hips, lowering that pedal all the way down. Awesome. As you lift those hips up, your gaze is going to be going towards the pelvis. So you'll look in towards the pelvis. Working this right oblique here, that mind-body connection is super important in our core block. You really want to think about what muscle you're working to activate it and turn it on. We're going to meet for some pulses in just about 10 seconds. Lift those hips halfway up for some pulses in 3, 2, we're pulsing up an inch, down an inch. Work through that right oblique for 5, 4, 3, 2, back to full range. 20 seconds left here. Then we'll carefully just twist to face the studio boutique, working that left oblique. Meeting there in 5, 4, 3, 2, lower that pedal all the way down. Take that left foot next to the right one. We're going to twist our hands. We're going to come to the top corners facing the boutique. Left foot goes in front of the right foot here. Perfect. Now lift those hips, flex your torso up, floating that pedal to the top, and then lowering back to starting position. Getting into that left torso. Perfect. Marilyn, that face is going back towards the pelvis. Make sure your hands are stacked over your hands. Your shoulders are stacked over your wrists. I don't think you can stack your hands over your wrists, but we got those pulses in 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's pulse up an inch and down an inch for 5, for 4, 3, 2, back to full range, just 10 seconds left here. Then we're going to finish our chair forward with teasers. We're going to have one spring at 3. We're going to walk to the back of our chair, meeting there in 5, 4, 3, 2, carefully. We're going to drop one of our foot onto the ground, then slowly close the pedal again. You can either climb over or walk around. We're going to take one of those springs all the way up. Perfect. And we're going to turn to face the street. You're going to sit on your chair. Your hands are going to go onto the pedal. Fingertips are going to be facing the mirror. Arms are straight. We're going to bring our legs straight on the diagonal. You're going to lower it down, pressing that pedal towards the ground. All the way down. Arms are straight, and then lifting the chest up. Perfect. Knees can stay in tabletop here. If you want, you can alternate knees to tabletop to double leg extension. Maybe extending one leg out. Awesome work. You have that nice neck alignment here. Breathing through it, really engaging those abdominals. You guys are awesome. I bet everyone walking by is like, ooh, I want to do that. What are they doing? Last little bit of core work on your chair. Then we're going to get into some core jumps to finish off our core block. In just about 20 seconds, we're moving on to one blue spring. Can you guys give me 5? Meeting on one blue in 4, 3, 2, carefully sitting all the way up, bringing our feet to the floor. We're walking to our reformer, one blue spring. We're starting with a parallel jump. So we're going to be lying down, head into the shoulder block, one blue. Hands are going to come behind the head. Head is lifted, chin is tucked in. Your feet, perfect, are going to be bent and on that jump board. You're going to start by pressing through those feet, sending yourself away with straight legs for parallel jump, bending the knees as you return. Perfect. If you need a little bit more support here, you can just drop your head down onto your headrest. Just lay it flat there. If you want a little bit more, your fingertips can reach towards the ceiling. Perfect. We're engaging that core, pointing those toes as we extend away. Breathing through this into the nose, out through the mouth. 15 seconds up here, and then we're going to go to Pilates feet jumps, connecting those heels. Make sure we're landing at the top of our boards. Awesome. Pilates feet jumps in 5, 4, 3, 2, draw that stairs in. Your heels are going to connect, toes are going to separate. We're pressing through those toes, sending ourselves towards our tower, bending the knees, landing on that jump board. Again, at any point, you can rest your head on your headrest. Maybe you want to keep it elevated, chin tucked. Whatever feels good for you here. Awesome work. You guys having fun? Yeah, good. I think core jumps are my favorite, but I know some people like the lower body jumps better. Just about 20 seconds, we're going to transition to tuck jumps. Not too much longer here. We're going to bend the knees into the chest for our tuck jumps. Transitioning in 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring those knees into the chest. Extend them back to land at the top of your jump board. Knees are coming to the chest together. We're bringing them in through the abdominals. Awesome work, Marie. Trying to point those toes. We got one more jump in this series. Meeting there in just about 30 seconds. We're finishing our core block with split jumps. You guys are really excited. We got split jumps in 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to jump. You're going to open your legs out towards the side. Legs stay straight. Awesome. And you'll bring them together before landing at the top of your jump board. This is your last little bit of work. Breathing through this. Maybe you want to lift the chin here in your last minute of work. Core stays engaged, legs are straight. Awesome job, guys. Keep it up. We're almost done. 20 more seconds left. Breathing through it for your last 15. Draw that carriage close in 5, 4, 3, 2. Draw that carriage close. Awesome work, guys. You crushed it today. I have wipes on all of your chairs. Please wipe down everything we touched. And I will see you all next week. Thank you so much.